Thank you. Good evening. I'm Tannia Talento. I'm running for the Arlington County School Board. I'm running because I want to bring my perspective to the school board. I am a mother of 5, blended family, 3 stepsons and 2 of my own. My 3 stepsons are APS graduates and in college, and my 2 children are at Washington Lee. I also bring the perspective of living in South Arlington and North Arlington. I fell in love with Arlington in Crystal City, and then on the Pike in Dorchester Towers. My son and I often miss our balcony in the apartment. And then when I remarried, we bought a house in the Washington Lee neighborhood. So I bring the perspective of understanding really that we are one community. My kids went to Patrick Henry, Glebe, Swanson, Washington Lee, the Career Center, Arlington Mill. I understand our schools. I'm a child of immigrant parents. My parents immigrated here from Guatemala. I understand the challenges of our immigrant community here in Arlington County. But I'm born and raised in the DC area. I understand the challenges of being bicultural and growing up here. And what do I want to do with the schools? I want to focus on mental health while we focus on our Whole Child Initiative. It is important that our educators have an understanding of how to help our students when they come to them with mental health crisis, whether it's anxiety, time management, depression, cutting, eating disorders. They don't need to be mental health specialists, but they can know where to guide them for resources and how to help them. And while we're looking at our Whole Child Initiative, it is a great place to focus on that. It's so important that we have those conversations in our community. I want to make strides in closing the achievement gap. We believe in closing the achievement gap here in Arlington. And we can do it here in Arlington because we have the resources in our community through our nonprofits, bringing them into our schools and working with our county. And understanding our achievement gap by breaking down the data and really looking at our children as children and not in blocks of cohorts in an achievement gap. We have special needs, English language learners, the African American community, the Latino community. We need to understand them as children. And of course, we have capacity. We cannot talk about schools without capacity. We need to make sure that we provide a seat for every single student, but we have to engage our community as we move forward in those processes. We have 2.2 square miles here in Arlington. How do we work with our county to ensure that as we build schools, we're talking to everyone that it's going to affect? Our parents, our students, and our community members, who are all of us, are paying tax dollars and need to work together as we grow. We're becoming an urban community. We have our suburban neighborhoods, and we can work together to make sure that as we grow, we are meeting the needs of our students, our parents, and our citizens, senior citizens, millennials, and single adults who choose to live in our amazing county. Thank you for your time. I hope that you'll consider voting for me, and the primary is May 19th and 21st.